Good morning, Giants. Welcome to Wake Up with Giants TV. Have you ever wondered how to manage overwhelm? We got a show for you. What's up? Check these hands out.
Blisters.
I did some yard work. It was overwhelmingly difficult with my
Overwhelming.
soft salesman hands.
Yeah, they're not used to that dirt work.
Push
Soft hands.
pencils. Like my dad, I always made fun of my dad. He was an accountant. Just push pencils. Now I have
Yeah.
soft hands like my dad.
Well, I do too, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, on the topic today, you had said that there was a show called 10 Things I Hate About You. It's a funny little show.
I
And
don't.
in that show,
I don't
the
remember that. Did I say that?
no, but
Or did you just make that up?
there's really a show called 10 Things I Hate About You. And in there the girl goes, "I know you can be overwhelmed and you can be underwhelmed, but can you ever just be whelmed?" That came into
Yeah.
my head. Yeah.
Well, great
Go
place to
go watch
start.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Whelmed.
not going to
Yeah.
talk about underwhelmed or whelmed. We're talking about overwhelmed.
We're just going to talk about whelmed. Turned over. That's what it means. Have you
That's
ever
it.
been turned over? It's well, so yeah, I think you can be turned over. Yeah.
Rotated.
But too much turning and then it's a problem, right? Too
Then
little
it's a
turning.
rotisserie.
Yeah. So overwhelming is too much turning, a rotisserie of life. Man,
We
when I
had
get in that
27
place,
viewers and then it went down to
yeah,
one.
it just shrinks.
Yeah.
It's all right, man. They got overwhelmed
Like
with the
what?
information.
Yeah.
So how do you manage it? Because like, well, for me, when I get into overwhelm mode, my fear response, I'll call it that, is to shut down. And I shut down completely. Like I have no motivation. Uh, just want to play a game or something, or go for a walk, or do anything but the project, because it just seems like too much. And maybe we can talk about how to manage that, because what I tend to do with that is just let it be what it is. Like if I'm in overwhelm mode, that means that I'm in a fear response, like fight, flight, fawn,
Faint.
freak out, the F's
Lots of
of fear responses, fractal out. Yeah, you just so everybody's going to respond a little differently. Some people might get really angry and fight back when they get overwhelmed. So it does feel like a fear response. Like, how can I manage everything that's going on? I feel turned over a little too much, more than I can normally handle.
hmm
How about you? Do you respond a certain way when you get overwhelmed?
Um yes.
Hmm. And that's the answer. Turn to food. Wow, yeah, feed. That should be the other F of fear response, right? To eat. Even though your body isn't in rest and digest, that's a numbing tool, right?
Y-
Turning to food.
Yeah, and it's weird. I kind of go to, even when I'm overwhelmed, I'll maybe hyper focus on something.
Yeah,
So I might work, like mine is also shut down everything else and go to work.
yeah,
Just
which makes a lot of sense, because overwhelm is seeing the whole picture. It's like you see everything that needs to be done, and then you start shutting down, or you go to food, or you run away from it, right? All these things. And so narrowing it down to the simplest thing, or to a single focus, makes a lot of sense, because then you're bringing the focus back in.
hmm
Um, Even with a reset, like I'll go take a nap or something, or sleep a whole 8 hours. Like just leave it alone. That day, I'll write that day off sometimes and sleep, and then wake up and I'm fine. I'm reset. I feel like I can handle it, and then I dive right back into it. So I think that's important too, is to re-engage with what you're creating.
hmm
Like,
Yeah. Yep. I'll pause in the moment a lot of times when I start like think it takes recognition. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm feeling this way, and so then I'll recognize it, and
Yep.
then a lot of times I'll pause and go, okay, it's fine. It's okay to feel that way. Now,
Yeah.
what's true? What can I handle? What can I do now? To move through it, and then I'll. Sometimes it is. It's like you said. I'll write that day off, or write that moment off, or maybe it takes an hour or two,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then I'll re-engage.
So have you ever tried to solve a problem or a challenge when you're in survival mode? You're like trying to analyze it and think it through and, oh, well, what are my beliefs behind this? And like for me, there's no way I can analyze it. Like I am so shut down that there's no way that I can jump into it and really look at it. And so really for me, it's like if I feel the emotions, just let the emotions run, calm down, and then re-engage. Right. So yeah, go back to that because there's overwhelm. What an interesting idea, concept, and thought.
I
Yeah.
also don't want to, like, when I feel that overwhelm,
Yep.
I don't want to do something that's going to create more of something that maybe is I don't want in my life.
Yeah.
So I'll
So
pause. That's why I pause. That's why I think about it for just a little bit, and then re-engage into, okay, what do I want to create? What is the life I want to live? I don't want to be in a state of overwhelm constantly.
well, it's an idea like this. It's a construct. It's a thought. It's a feeling that we've created over a sensation of having too much to do or whatever it might be. But it is a thought. It does come back to a thought. A thought triggered the emotion, and the
Hmm.
emotion triggered the shutdown. And so to reverse that, you gotta calm, get yourself into a space where you're calm, and then shift the thought to something different. Like Byron Katie's work, she talks about, is that true? Can that really be true? Can you know that's true? How can we turn it around?
Hmm.
That's kind of the thing, is like we don't challenge those thoughts and think, this could be something different. And so then we go around telling a story that, oh, I'm overwhelmed. I can't do it because I'm overwhelmed. Right. And then that becomes our reality, justification.
Yeah, the truth is you had an overwhelming thought or a fear or
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
emotion. Are you overwhelmed? Is that you?
Right.
No, that's not true.
Like, what was the last one for Janae Doherty?
Yeah.
I tend to shut down and then don't get things done. I need, yeah, I can relate to that. Feel so much more normal listening to this. Yeah,
We go I
yeah.
think
Well,
I think it is
it
normal to
is.
feel that stuff, especially fear, or some emotion.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. It's
we
gonna come
feel
up. Like
emotion,
we
Janae,
feel emotion. Yeah, we our
sometimes.
biological system is working just like yours. And so, but the thought is there's too much to do. The thought is I can't keep up with it. The belief behind that is I can't keep up with it. And that's where you have a chance to really challenge that belief. Is that really true? Can that be true? I mean, is that consistently you as an identity, or is that what's occurring in this moment? And then how can you turn it around? Because for me, one of the ways to turn it around, like I said, is to take a pause, take a break, take a rest, dive into something small, small steps, do little things, and then re-engage as I
Hmm.
can, because you're just showing your body, look, we're fine, we're comfortable, there's nothing wrong here. And then it shuts down, it starts calming down, and you get your brain back.
So
And then
get your
that
brain back.
get your brain back. Yeah, that's it. That's what other thoughts do you have around it?
I was feeling overwhelmed. Now I'm just feeling whelmed, turned over,
Turned over.
moved
Yeah,
in a
moved.
good way. I was
Not
moved.
not too little and not too
Almost to
much.
tears, Nicholas T. Smith.
Yeah,
Almost to tears.
for real, or are you just making that up?
I just kind of made that up, but I'm just teasing you.
Almost to tears.
Almost to tears.
Well, keep commenting. Share your processes for moving through overwhelm, the concept, the construct, the idea, the thought of overwhelm, and share what works for you, and then we'll keep the conversation live there. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, go do that because it's pretty rad.
The raddest.
It's pretty rad. Old dude saying rad
Yeah.
is the raddest. Any other comments coming through?
They just said nope. Now I'm just feeling whelmed.
Yeah, good, good. Hey, mission accomplished.
Home.
Awesome.
Have a whelmed day.
Yeah,
Is
make
that
it
a
a great
thing?
day, a whelming day.
Yeah.
See you guys in the next video.
Love you too.